Hi, Scorpio. I know the sign is backwards, but this is your November reading for Scorpio. So here we go. I'm doing body, mind, and soul. And we're addressing the body first. Anything tangible, anything on this earth, including finances, anything that affects you. Thank you. I'm gonna actually take those. They jumped out and they are upside down. So off the top of my head, Scorpio, I'm losing letters here. Sorry about that. I feel like you're coming out of this energy of, I don't know what's going on with my love life, with my finances. So you were in the dark. You didn't know what was going on. Everything was really confusing. You felt alone. You felt bereft, isolated. You felt like things were going on. You had no control over them. You felt pretty much destitute in some ways. It's reverse. I like seeing this card in the reverse because you're coming out of that energy. That is no more. Now, what I do not like is that the Nine of Cups is in reverse. And this is all about maybe having too much to drink. Because your wish is spilled. All the cups are spilled. If all those cups are spilled, it's going to make a huge mess on the floor. This is all about also the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. You're not looking at how you deposited your time, money, effort, energy, blood, sweat, and tears. You're not assessing like what you've done. So be careful that you don't repeat things. Right here, I have the Hierophant reverse, and this is all about not making a commitment and looking at the past. So I feel like there's no level of commitment here. Something's going on, but you're not committing, okay? And the reason why I say this, and yeah, I'm using a filter, by the way, in case you like the lip swatch. Woo. This is a Hierophant, and there's this dead person in the middle. What I perceive to be is a dead person. Now, this can be an energy of something like an entity or something that you're not really talking about. Okay, now because it's reversed, you're still not talking about it, but you're looking at the past. There is no level of commitment there. I feel like you're kind of playing your cards close to your chest, and I don't really like that. I'd rather just be like, I don't know. Well, it's not my reading anyway. Scorpio, who am I to judge, right? So, the last card I got that all fell out upside down, this is Two of Swords. And I do like this because the Two of Swords is all about not being able to make a decision. I'm guarding my heart, but this is flip reverse. So this is like you made a decision. You guys are actually talking again. You're not, there was a point in time when there was no communication. You didn't know what was going on, but those are just the jumper cards. So now you have made a decision, right? I love how my makeup flutters on this filter thing. All right. So body. What else can we know for Scorpio? My Scorpio friends, please. What do we need to know about the body? I feel like you're well received. No, you can't see that. This light's making me cuckoo. Okay. I feel like you're being really well received. People like you. You can't see the sun here. What is going on? Okay. Anyways, there's a big old sun here. And this is about being an extrovert. I feel like, you know, the sun shines wherever you go. I think that you're really well received wherever you go. People indeed like you. I think you can have a childish quality about you. I see the flowers here, which, you know, it does not have to be a bad thing at all. I do see some growth, but I see that you're coming out of this like period of isolation. Look at all this iceberg right behind this kid. So again, I feel like that was that vibe of separation that you were going through. Yeah. And the Ten of Swords, feeling betrayed, feeling backstabbed, feeling like people are talking crap about you, feeling like what else can happen? And I kid you not, these are the cards that just literally came out of my deck. Like one by one by one. I'm not picking and choosing. This is just what's coming up. So I have here, you know, it's a little bit about your security, and it's also about being authentic to yourself. And there's a lot of words, a lot of martyrdom happening. I feel like there are contracts that have been broken, and that's what's on your mind. Breaking contracts. This can be, you know, a car note, a contract, a house contract, a marriage contract, a relationship, whatever. So that's a vibration of 10 though. So that means that that's ending. That's on its way out. That's good. What else do we need to know for Scorpio, please? I keep looking at this one sword that's penetrating the forehead. So it's like at the front of the head. It's almost like, it's almost like piercing your third eye. I would say like right here type thing. There's no good in like hurting yourself, even with your thoughts. So just be really careful what you're thinking. You want a level of love, reciprocity. I can never say that word right. Reciprocity. I'm sure you guys are all going to correct me on this one. Some words I can read, I just cannot say them. Now, I feel like this is a holy grail. This is I'm extending love to another. They get me emotionally, very emotionally fulfilling. They get you and you get them. And this is what's being offered right now. And it's just a cup. It's a vibration of 1. So I feel like one person is offering their cup of love, their emotion, and it's overflowing. It's almost a bit much. So you want to be careful that it's just not too much in the right now. Okay? That was my dog. Now I have the Ace of Wands here, and this is all about fire, passion, drive, being excited. This could be even about sexuality. And it can actually just be a symbol for the actual good old phallic symbol, having good old sex. Who knows? You guys are going to know. It could also tell, like you're getting your mojo back, a little lightning moment with that, kind of like an epiphany that gets you kind of going all over again. And that's a good thing. I feel like you're having cooperation right now in the physical world. I feel like one person, it's like the cogs are moving, the wheels are turning, all the cogs are joined together, each one is doing their part. Okay, so that is good as well. One thing I want to say is in this picture, this guy in yellow, I don't know if you can really see that, but it seems to me like these other two know, okay, this is what I got going on. Lift it. It's heavy. I know it's heavy. I got it. This guy's like, whoa, like he's trying to move out of the way. He doesn't feel very balanced. Okay. So I don't know which one is out of balance, but I feel like this could be throwing you off balance. Even though things are going your way and in sync, it's like you're kind of like not centered, I feel. Okay. Show me more about Scorpio. Scorpio for November, please. What do we need to know about the body for Scorpio? Follow your intuition. So I feel like this is yours or someone around you, okay? All the subtleties. Deep down inside, you just know. I feel like the lunar phases can have a meaning for you. This is a card of secrets, of she who knows, okay? I feel like you have the knowledge in you. I also have the next card, the Six of Swords. This could be about relocating, a new direction, leaving, moving typically is affiliated with this card. Feeling like you just kind of want to show off a little bit and be free. And I feel, look at all these swords falling to the wayward. These are thoughts, ideas, and notions. And this is just moving on. Some of you could be moving on from relationship, from a job, situationship, anything like that, okay? Where you want to be the Empress. The Empress energy is all about like, I'm the boss. I bring abundance by myself. Like I have these ideas and yeah, they might be weird to other people, but they are profitable, and indeed they are. I feel like you could be getting even your own messages, like this little bird here is bringing you, it looks like a ruby, and you can have is it panache for dressing differently, maybe collecting hats that are different, but I feel like even you might be clairaudient where you can get messages, hear messages from the other side as well, okay? And again, these are general readings for Scorpio for the month of November. So if the shoe does not fit, please don't put it on. There is no point in trying to make a story fit you if it just doesn't, okay? Scorpio, the final message about the body. Okay, this is the earthly plane. I might call it something different in the future. It's the Two of Wands. There's two equally attractive opportunities for you. One is the old tried and true. I've been there, done that. I know what I get from that, okay? The other one is the new. I have all the skill, the talent, but I've never quite done that before. You're a little bit in the center, a little bit show-offy position. With that, I feel like there is a tower moment coming. And that's like, you know, you just need to know that if you choose, whatever you choose has to be like the right choice for you. Like listen to your gut and all that, all the subtle information that you're getting, you know, from spirit. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages. And if you don't follow your own intuition, you'll wind up hurting yourself, because I feel like this is a foundation that has not been built properly. The king and queen fly off the castle because the castle is crumbling down, indeed, to be able to expose a more beautiful castle underneath, okay? So I have the eye, the all-seeing. Burning up the castle, this could be like a moment of epiphany where everything just goes to heck, right? I do see heartache, heartbreak. I see the Three of Swords, feelings of betrayal, feeling sad, feeling like you're in mourning. It can involve three people, and this is like what once bloomed is now being pierced by three swords. Really, does one rose need three swords to be piercing that one rose? I mean, wouldn't like one sword be sufficient? Apparently not, right? So with the body, you want to make sure that you're making good choices for yourself. I feel like this involves nostalgia, wishing that things were the way they used to be. And as much as we wish that things were that way, you know, sometimes things have to move on, and they are in the past. They could be different versions, better versions of what they used to be, but they can't be exact for sure. And that's what your mind is thinking, okay? So be careful. Once again, a caution is to make good choices. Go with your gut. If you're going against the gut, you will suffer the consequences of going against your intuition, basically. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. So what messages do I have for November for Scorpio? Of the mind, anything that is of a mental nature. The mindset for Scorpio in November, please. The mindset. My wish is fulfilled. I want my fulfillment. I want to be free. I want to be happy. Her chest plate is open and laid bare. All the cups are exposed and like up in the air. This is stuff that you have really long desired for, just like happiness, a wish fulfillment. Okay, I can't say that anymore. And this is something that like really is heart-centered. This isn't something about, oh, I wish I got a new car, or I wish I got a new whatever. This is something that really touches you deep down in your heart and soul. So this creates that emotional fulfillment, and that is on the forefront of your mind. Also, you want to be celebrated. You want to be victorious. You want to win. Okay, this is a card of winning. Other people seeing you win. Other people seeing, hey, I'm on stage and I got this, okay? She has like a really beautiful top on that's all furry with this like patterned bottom, which to me is kind of weird. But you're like, I don't care. You know, I want to be celebrated. And I feel like that's on the top of your mind, is that you want victory, celebration. You want to win, okay? You also, I feel like in some ways you're asking your ancestors to help you in this situation, because I see all these like little hands, almost like hands from people that have passed, your loved ones that have passed. And you want the Ace of Wands, that which gives you fire and passion, excitement. This is lighting up the third eye. You want your third eye to be open, but look at her eyes are closed. I feel like there's a measure of I want, but I'm not sure. I can't quite get what I want. Something about it is just like contradictory, okay? I don't exactly know what this is. It's like you're trying to get messages and follow your passion desire. But then I have this web here, this webbing, like a spider's web. And I see this more as a hair follicle, frankly. A hair follicle that's inflamed. I don't even know what to think about that. But it could be that you have a passion and desire and your third eye is just kind of lit and you're trying to check in or reconcile them both. And I feel like because of this net, it's like something's holding you back and hampering you from moving forward and proceeding, okay? Listen to your intuition, listen to what this fire is in your third eye, because you know exactly what it is and how to proceed. With that fisherman's web, that thing is interesting. I see that, not like a spider web. It's like one of those things that you a net, okay? You cast it into the ocean and it catches fish or whatever. That could be a net as well. But here we go, thinking about betrayal. Again, on the top of the mind, having betrayal, feeling that heartache, that heart ripped out from under you, and everything is just desolate and destitute right behind you. Your heart is like broken and shattered, and like it's hanging from all these desolate branches and trees. And yet she's holding under her arm a big chunk right here that she will not let go. It's almost like that's my heart, my broken heart, and I'm going to keep it, and that's that. I'm going to scream about it even. My heart's broken and I'm pissed and I'm looking towards the past. During the moon, a moon can have a really big influence on you. I think that come, is it this week? I'm not sure. Anyways, come October, Halloween, that's going to be our next full moon. I know that this reading is for November, but this full moon right here might bring about a lot of things that you have been kind of keeping pressed down in your subconscious, and that's what's on your mind. Are these things going to surface? Is it going to come up? I don't know. The dog and the wolf here a little bit at a standoff, and then having everything come through the light of the moon. And so you might be feeling a lot of like emotions during this time, especially with the full moon this month, okay? I would wait. I think that things are settling for you next month, during next month's first full moon. This has to do with family, with your finances, with your security, your home, hearth, your family of choice, friends, all of that. And I think that you're going to gain more clarity. Don't make any irrational choices right now, decisions. It is a time for you to get a mental break, even a physical break from people. Take a rest. These cards I'm just pulling as they come. I'm just pulling them as they're stacked. I shuffled them that one time. And this is a card of, you know what, I just need some downtime. I need a vacation. I need some time to think, a time to retreat. So it's nesting. And it's kind of, she's in fetal position, protecting her tummy, her vulnerabilities. So you might withdraw a little bit to take like a mental health day, a mental health week. You have your heart there with you. And maybe you just need a little bit of time out. Then I see you coming as the Knight of Cups. And this is the Knight who offers love, offers gestures, flowery gestures. Here are the flowers. I feel like, you know, I made this nice picnic for you. Let's go sit down, have a picnic. It's not what you want. He could act younger than his age. It could be he or she, doesn't make a difference. But I see this horse in the background. Now, this knight is not going to stay for long. This knight is made for loving. And loving is what I do. And then I get, one of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you. And so I don't know what that means, but I feel like this knight is not going to stay. I feel like if you're offering love to someone, you may feel it in the moment, but it's not like that energy is here to stay. I think that the energy is I'm always pursuing love, pursuing something that's exciting, in love with love even, okay? The Knight of Wands. This finds you in November feeling very defensive. Yes, you can come close to me. This fence is low enough. Yeah, you can come close to me, but we've had our rounds. And make no mistake, I can knock some sense in you with this one rod if I need to. Her chin is lifted in defiance. Kind of like, all right, come at me, bro. But if you come at me weird or wrong, you know, I can defend myself. So it is a mental energy that's kind of cluttered. I think a little bit divided. It's like you want to offer love and affection and not quite commitment. I don't know what's going on. You'll have to tell me, Scorpio, what's going on here. Oh yeah, okay. What's going on is, that's funny. Then I get this card here. I'm getting the Five of Wands. And so in your mind, you're conflicted. You're conflicted, divided in your mind. In your mind, you want, this is like Sarah Connor, the one from Terminator. It's like, I'm going to fight with my past. I'm going to fight with my past. And this is why things aren't turning out so well. It's because of my past. And then this one's like, I don't give a what happened in the past. I'm going to reach for the future and the present. This one's like, don't reach for that future and present. It's too bright. You'll burn yourself. And this one's like, nobody move. I'm going to drag you all down. And this one's trying to crawl up. So there's a lot of conflict, mental strife, which manifests with conflict around you. A lot of fighting around you. For some reason, I see hair follicles in this. So I don't know if there's like, hopefully not physical fights, but there could be some pulling hair going on, Scorpio. I don't know what is going on. I don't get the feeling that this is like saucy, sexy pulling hair. Maybe. I don't know. It might be. But then here it is again. This is almost like regressing. This is a Page of Cups. Now, you were at the Knight of Cups and it's stepping down to a Page of Cups. This is, I think about my emotions. I want to offer love. I have something that's singing in my heart, but my heart is here in the ocean. My body's here, I'm physically here, but my legs are gone. When am I going to offer all of this to one person? When pigs fly, okay? Because there's so much emotion, and it's almost like squirrel. It's like ADD. I don't have a lot of attention for one person right now. And if that's you, that's fine. You just need to know yourself. I think that you are going to move away and find something that's going to be better suited. I don't know what that means to you. It's going to mean something different for everybody, of course. Now, this is a swift movement, swift decision being made, just kind of like spontaneously going, cutting out and just going. You might decide to pack up and leave and just go for it. Positive and negative polarities are just hauling ass, okay? This guy's ready to jump from the chariot, and it's like, I got it in motion, but I'm going to jump if I have to. And I feel like you're just seeking that deep partnership that you want, that collective, they get me. This person gets me, they're like me, almost like you're looking for your twin. I hate to even talk about twin flame, anything like that. I don't know about all that. I'm just going to say that you're looking for someone who totally gets you on an emotional level, that can offer you the same emotional offer back to you, okay? And eventually, I think you'll achieve the King of Cups. This feels like it's going to be a while though. It's going to be a while when you realize, even maybe you're reminiscing about somebody from the past, you're going to be like, that ship sailed, okay? That ship has sailed. I am in control over my emotions now. I get that that is the past. I am here in the now. This is what I have in front of me. And I'm a mature man and I can make decisions, and you embody yourself. That with the red shirt on top, that is your root chakra. This is what's going to give you stability, because I don't see a lot of stability right here. Honestly, that's what's going to bring you stability. It's going to bring you out of the confusion of your mind. Okay. Next, Scorpio. Woo! You did it to me, you guys. That was like a crazy reading. Scorpio, for your soul. What is good for Scorpio's soul in November? Scorpio's soul, anything that's going to help heal, recuperate, grow, thrive. Fill them with joy, please. Well, that's not very filling with joy. I have the Five of Cups. I think November is going to find you wishing that things were the way they used to be. A ton of emotion. Looking at the past. That's really all you're going to talk about. This is blue. I think of it as like our voice box. It's our throat chakra. And all you're going to be talking about is how things were. How things were. And I wish things were the way... I wish things are the way they used to be. All this emotion back here. Now, what you're not noticing is that you have all the celebration behind you, all the party times, all the fun, but you have still Two of Cups left. There is a lot to be salvaged here if you but turn around and look towards the future, okay? Can't always be looking at, can't always be good times. You got to focus on your closeness, and I think that's what's going to help you as far as a soul level. If you take that into effect, I think it's going to really, really help you move forward. All right. So, that's funny because I'm just taking the cards as they come. Scorpio, I get celebration. If you focus on your partnership, if that's what you want, on the person you're connecting with, on the person that you have a lot in common with, that heart, that those cups, okay, those 2 cups of emotions, that it's you guys almost identical to each other. That's what's going to bring you once again to vibration number 3, which is what you enjoy. Because here you're mourning over the loss of the 3 of Cups, but now we have it come back to you. So focus on the 2, what brought you together, what inspires you guys both together, and you could be in this celebration mode. You could be elevating once again and growing towards each other. That's on a soul level. So I think that you'll find your happiness and be able to rejoice and celebrate, whether it's, you know, with yourself or with other people. Find those things that give you joy in those common grounds. 9 of Pentacles, there might be a decision made here that you decide to stay single or be single, or somebody else does if you're not a partnership. If you are in a partnership, it could be that you guys decide, you know what, well, I have my life, you have yours, and we're still a couple, but I'm very independent. I'll make my own money. You make your own money. We bring about each abundance, but we have our separate lives here. And that's what's going to restore some balance to this scenario. There's a lot of growth and abundance in that, if that can be done, okay? And with that, I feel like one person might be very much very psychic as well, getting their own messages, a lot of water. There's a lot of emotion here, Scorpio, tons of emotion. But this is a young lass who has a cup, offering a cup. It could be a younger woman, but she's just all in, like, who, me? You talking to me? If you're talking to this person, she's too young for you anyways, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay? It's not going to give you the fulfillment that you want. I just don't see it really working out for you. She just needs some time. Then I have, coming with that, it's a separation once again, or deciding, you know what, I need to take a break. I need to meditate. Meditation would really be helpful, Scorpio, during November. If life is stressing you out, making you kind of crazy, decisions going back and forth, take some time to meditate. Take some time for your soul to rejuvenate, and that will really bring you back to yourself. Because I see you need to be aware on a soul level of being mentally cruel to yourself or listening to other people's words. I feel like other people are in your ear saying cruel things, and really that's not even for you to continue repeating to yourself. All we can do is the best we can do and move forward, okay? You have the ability, once again, to defend yourself. Make sure that I think that you're going to be feeling like I have one more battle in me. Let's do this on a soul level. But, you know, isn't the battle really with ourselves? Yeah, look. And this is the end of this story for the soul. I feel like the battle is being dogmatic. I want things a certain way, or someone around you is dogmatic. I want things this way. There can be no varying from this way. This point of view has to be this way. This is what makes this person feel secure, and yet they're sitting on a concrete slab. There's no room for give and take here. It's all about how they want things, and they've always ruled this way. They're not going to change. So either you're not going to change, or that person isn't going to change. You're going to have to decide if that is how you want things to go on a soul level, okay? So a little bit less rigid, yeah. A little bit less rigid. Your final message is to, you know, kind of pull your resources together and find out and listen to your intuition. Is that what you really want? Because the sun is shining on you. I think that you, in the end, want freedom, and that things will look really good for you as well. I get the Sun card. We ended it with about the same card that we started with, roughly. And so you have a lot of good things coming, Scorpio. It's just, I think that you're really trapped in your mind, in your head, and not listening to your intuition. Those are the messages that I'm getting. And so with that, I want to share, because I shared these collective messages. I was actually kind of, I prayed over the candle before I lit it with the intention of getting really clear messages. And I actually got an affirmation that's a collective for November. And it says, this candle, light my path, light my way, bringing abundance here to stay. And so however you choose to paraphrase that or whatever is just maybe focusing on your abundance, for it to be here in the now, in real time, and for it to stay, okay? So these are your messages for your body, mind, and soul for November. Thank you, Scorpio. If you could please like, share, subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Hit that button. Comments also would really be helpful. That's how we hone our skills. That's how I hone my skills. So I would just appreciate messages, and that's pretty much it. So with that, I will leave you. Namaste.